Hola. Let me adjust you. Hey guys. Hello, hello, hello. By the way, I want to talk about the schedule a little bit. I've posted, as you probably have seen on my Instagram. My Instagram is the same name like the YouTube channel name. If you want to follow me there, it's much easier to follow what's happening. Because I do notice that on YouTube community section, a lot of times you guys don't see those posts, and I don't think a lot of people are scrolling through community posts and stuff. So the next live was supposed to be on 23rd, but I've been having a lot of issues planning the Sunday and Saturday out, and I recently found out that it is someone's birthday. I tried to kind of wiggle the timing, around my life, but I don't think I'll be able to. I think I'm gonna have to change the second live's schedule. I will update you on my Instagram, so I do apologize about that. That was not planned, and there is no way I can change it around. So I'll think about it after this live, and I will definitely update you on Instagram. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna do it later in the evening on 23rd and keep 23rd. If you want to, let me know in the live chat right now. Would you be happy with me doing still a live on 23rd but at a different time? Let's say it was set for the same time like right now on the 23rd, Sunday, but I'd probably be able to do it around say 7 or 6 hours from now. So I don't know what the time is with you. Otherwise, I'm gonna probably, if that doesn't work out, if that's not convenient for you, I'll probably postpone it to the next day. I may do a poll, a voting poll on my Instagram. Maybe that's gonna be easier to get your votes. So hello, live chat. Let me say, hey, hey, hey. Hi Shelby, hi Michelle, hi Casey. Nice to see you guys here. Beauty is me. I do take bookings, yes, of course. If you want to book, I can read for you. Now, a little bit about these live readings, these live mini readings. When you do formulate your question, I will ask you to be very specific. Remember, the more specific the question, the more specific the answer. Tarot is meant for guidance. It is not meant to tell you when will this happen. For example, it's not beneficial. It doesn't give you any ground for the reading. A lot of times if people ask a question, when will this happen, it's really entirely what you're forgetting. It's up to you when this will happen for you. So remember that you and your actions are going to make things happen or not. Okay, so I really like when people formulate their questions based on that. Always, when thinking about your question, think what you can take from the message, what you can take from it, right? If I told you the exact date, I don't read timings for that exact reason, you would be waiting around for that to happen and not much would happen. You won't do as much yourself. So keep that in mind. I have my green tea with me. I'm in the mood. We do have 2 people in the queue so far, and you know who you are. Okay, okay. Hi, hi, hi. How is your Friday, everyone? You good? Let's light a candle. I'm gonna use some incense and let's get going. I really want the sage incense. Do I have it next to me? One second, I'm gonna grab it. It's right next to me, but I have to unmic myself. Here it is. I really like the scent of the incense. It's fresh sage. It's not an intense sage. I'm gonna keep it going for a minute. Busy doing production for a Sunday market. Nice. I love markets. But I imagine for whoever is selling, it may be quite a stressful time to get everything set up and ready. Okay, so let's start. Let me see who booked with me first. That's how it goes. Whoever booked with me first, I do look at the times and the dates. I complete your reading first. And who do we have here? Catherine. And next, we're gonna have Michelle. Catherine, let's get to it. I feel like I want the Golden Leaf Tarot. Once I'm doing these live readings, I don't really look at the live chat. I'm very focused on the message you've sent me and on the cards, so bear with me. If you want to ask questions in the live chat about anything really. I really like to chat to you, but I'll get back to those messages once I'm done with the reading. Catherine, she said she wasn't able to attend it. She's gonna watch it later once she is available. So same, that's also something that I wanted to say. If you want to book with me, but maybe where you're at, timing is not convenient, you can always watch it back. Keep in mind, whenever you book with me, your reading will be completed within the next coming live, the closest coming live. So if you could please keep track of it yourself, because it's really difficult for me to, you know, go back and figure out who booked when. So I will ask you to keep the track yourself. You can see all my lives on my YouTube section. So just see what is the time when you send me an email and what was the closest live. So your reading will be there. Okay, how does I'm not gonna say the initials of a person. I do like to keep it under wraps. How does this person feel about you? Let's see, how does this person feel about you? See, the energy that I'm getting with this, it's very warm energy. This is nice. I do like that. This person is emotionally available, and that's what you would want. There is this playful energy when they think about you. So when they think of you as an individual, they think that it's not thinking, it's a feeling that they get. They feel uplifted a bit. This individual thinks that you are quite fair, and you are quite giving, even if they haven't seen that happening between you two. You know, when you have an opinion of a person, you see them, you feel their vibe. This person thinks that you are quite giving and a nice person to be around. Anything else? Do we have any romantic feelings here? Do we have any romantic feelings here? It's more like a curiosity than the developed feeling itself. But this does feel like a good light energy. I'm not getting any confusion here. I'm not getting any drama here. I'm getting quite a calm vibe. In general, this person's personality is quite calming. So if, let's say, something developed from this one day, I feel like you'd feel quite emotionally safe around this person. Anything else? Feelings. I do see this person is focused on work. No, it's the same thing that I told you before, what I'm getting here. This person has a good opinion of you. That's the main message that is coming through. This person thinks that you are a fair individual. You are someone who's not selfish, and when I tap into feelings, there is definitely curiosity there. So it's up to you if you're going to explore it or not. Okay, just a quick update. And next we're going to have Michelle. Then we're going to have a nomadic reader. Then we're going to have Casey. Okay. I am in Europe next to Baltic Sea. So right now with me it's 5 after 2 p.m. We do have a lot of witches in my country. And we were actually, I'm in Lithuania, we were the last ones to get on board with Christianity because our people were hardcore pagan. And I do still see that people are very much living in that mentality still. Yes, a lot of people, you know, especially older ones, they go to church, but people really like to live here in tune with nature. And if you ever visited this place, you would notice a lot of symbolisms that are left, and they're still being built of paganism. You know, we have certain traditions that are very pagan. Christmas time, for example, once we sit down Christmas Eve to have dinner, we make sure that we leave an empty plate for someone who has passed away, so they eat with us, you know. So I do like those traditions. Hey Nettie P, yes, I am taking bookings if you want to jump in the queue. So far, how to book, you can look at the pinned comment section. So far I have 3 people in the queue. So let's focus on Michelle's energy. And I want to switch decks for you. I want to use my good old Steampunk Tarot. This is my favorite deck since I got it, and I got it years ago. Let me reread your message. What is the best way for you to generate more income? What is the best way? How can you make it happen? You may feel that your patience is being tested. Yeah, people do like to cover mirrors because they are portals. So Michelle, I feel like this whole financial project situation is testing your patience. It's like it's coming through quite strongly. Okay. What is the best way for you to generate more income? Okay, listen. I don't know what career path you have taken, what your work looks like, but it doesn't really matter here. We're talking about beneficial message. Here, what your cards say, the most important thing for you is to focus. I do see like a sheet of paper, and I do see almost as if you need to reorganize. Now I'm seeing it on laptop. You need to reorganize everything. Look, I'm going to use the cards as an example. Imagine these are your tasks, right? All these cards are different tasks. I see a need for you to reorganize them based on the priority. What is the most important for me? Okay, let's move it to the top. Let's not waste time right now focusing on this other thing. The Emperor here stands for discipline and organization. I know exactly what I'm doing and how much time I'm going to invest in this and how much feedback I'm going to get from that, how much return I'm going to get from that. Another thing, so let's focus on that. Let's have a really good structure. I keep hearing let's not waste time and let's focus on what matters the most and pour the energy there. Next thing are connections, and I'm hearing international and visibility. What can be done or improved using what's out there in the world, resources that the world has. Would it be a phone call that you're making? Would it be advice you're getting from someone who's really good in their job, and that would benefit you in your project, the world? Which project? Which project focus on? How can you generate more income? I'm gonna give you a clue. What I'm being shown, you're gonna have to interpret this yourself. This may not make sense straight away. It may make sense in the coming week. Your cards are saying the best project to focus on is the one that refers to strength. Is the one that refers to strength, a word strength. Another thing that I'm getting here for you. Independence is good, your cards are saying, but make sure you don't overdo it. You know you can do everything on your own, but once you are in this white or black way of thinking, that's when everything falls out of balance, and that's how it's more difficult for you to be either more productive or be more focused, laser focused. Let me see anything else. No. I keep hearing filter things out. It's almost as I'm seeing a company's processes. And they are trying, once they want to improve their work, they are trying to improve their processes, the way they work. Okay, that maybe wastes too much of my time, so let me change it, let me improve that. It's all about you really figuring out how to manage your time here. And the discipline aspect is big. You can get better schedule that allows you to have more energy and more time, but it's still, that schedule still completes as much as you were completing before. Simplify things. Simplify it. You're gonna make your life much easier and you're gonna be more productive. Hi Bridget, I am not taking bookings via Super Chat. It's only because YouTube already takes a lot of money from creators, and YouTube takes 45% of anything that is sent via live chat, and I really don't think that's fair for people. It's great, you know, I know I'm using this platform, it's fine that they're taking, you know, money from the videos, you know, it's fair, but when it comes to super chats, I really don't think that's fair. I mean, come on YouTube, you're already generating I don't know, billions. Okie dokie, next. Nomadic Reader, KC, and then we're gonna have one more person who booked via website just now, and it's very likely that you booked via Apple Pay because I'm not seeing any of your details, any name, I'm just seeing the order number. So let me know who you are in the live chat if you can, and send me your question there. Okay, Nomadic Reader. What can I help you with? What's coming for me in the next few months? It's the first time I haven't been to Turkey for a while and don't have plans to in the near future, as I have been feeling that I will need the money for something else. So a bit meh without Izmir. I want to switch decks for you. We're going to be using the Textured Tarot. Do you make any kind of DIY handmade stuff, or like little things maybe for yourself or for the home? I don't know, it's something to do with handmade stuff with you. that straight away came to my vision. Sometimes, does that make you feel happy? Because I feel like there's almost like this pull for me to do something myself, and it doesn't matter what it is. I'm just there in a zone and I'm just focusing on this object that I'm making. It's like you're channeling your creativity into it. Crystal bracelet. Okay, good. Go ahead. Okay, let's come back to a question. What is coming for you in the next few months? What is coming for you in the next few months? Mm-hmm. One of your wishes is coming true, and it's to do with your work, with your finances. It's nice. Within the next few months, there will be an opportunity for you to improve your work life, and I like that for you. But the main thing that is being shown here to me, it's not as much, oh, I get this, new job. It's more so the feeling that I get about the job. I am very calm, I'm very peaceful, I'm getting paid for it. So the peace of mind in the next few months is your main goal and your main focus. It's not the time to scatter yourself all over the place. It's not the time to send hundreds of CVs. Even if you would be, I would say make sure that you really feel through what you want and what you don't want. Don't just blindly try and figure out new opportunities, and don't run all over the place. This is a time in the next few months for being really selective in how you want to work and how you want to make money. But overall, you have a very peaceful vibe in the next few months. You are independent, you're focused on what you're doing. By the way, someone really likes your personality, whoever you work with. It's someone who appreciates your wisdom, appreciates your knowledge. So I don't know if you are, this is one of the students or someone who just looks up to you. But really, really appreciating your knowledge. Anything else that's happening in the next few months? I'm also seeing that you are feeling really passionate about life, especially more or less a month from now. It's like all chakras are completely aligned for you. The feeling that I get is like, let's go. Let me start figuring out how can I make my dream come true. And it's like you have a lot of energy and you have a lot of spark in you. Use that opportunity, use that time to benefit you. It's a great time for you to make plans, big plans. I'm not talking about little things that you're gonna amend here and there. Make big plans and stick to it. Okay? It's also the time to start strategizing to come back to yourself, meaning making a plan that feels that wherever you are at home. It feels like you are exactly where you're supposed to be. In the coming, I would say, months, I'm not gonna tie myself to the next 2 months too much, but in the future, I'm getting that you may want to start thinking of where you want to settle for a bit longer than you were settled before. But that's future, okay? Hope this made sense. Settled for longer. Where do I want to get rooted in? Okay? Location, location, location. Casey. Okay, see. Let me see. I want to use the Triple Goddess Tarot for you. Let me tap in. What the future holds for you in terms of the family. I'm gonna have to call you out here a little bit. It's not me, it's the cards. But what this is saying, it's saying that you are investing a lot of your time and energy into your work. And the next thing that I got was, how can you have the things that you're asking about if you're spending so much time focusing on work planning, things and doing everything. You need to put yourself out there more in order for this to happen. Because your current energy is being shown, I'm trying to figure out how to live day in and day out, I'm trying to figure out what needs to be done next in my workplace, the preps, stuff like that. I want to make sure the food is nice, right? I want to make sure the recipes are great. But the thing is, your cards are saying, we see you in this zone, but we need you to do something so that you put yourself out there in the dating scene. Make changes. So, I don't know. If you want to go to some sort of a single event, you gotta be in a place where there will be an opportunity to meet someone. Who also is looking for a similar thing like you do. Would it be an online app? I don't know. Whatever works for you, but you really have to put yourself out there more so that this comes in. Because right now, all the cards are talking about is how busy you are, and you're trying to work. It's all work. Singles event, nice. But your cards are asking you to do this a bit more frequently. Say, if the singles event will not go how you planned it, don't just drop it. This has to become part of your kind of monthly schedule. So either once a month or once a week or however, often you want to, you're gonna put yourself in situations where there is opportunity to meet someone. When it comes to kids, in the future, your story when it comes to children may not be the story that you hear. It's somehow more unique. It's not like what you hear. People get in relationship, then they get married, then they have a child, then they raise a child. It's more complex. It's more unique. But I do have a family card here, which is really nice to see. We do have a bit of delays here, but those delays are due to choices here. It's really, I don't feel like there is a block here for you. It's not a block. It's the Seven of Cups is you are making choices. So now, since you started making choices based on what you want, keep improving that. Keep putting more into this so that you put yourself out there. The family I do have in your cards, but somehow that family looks slightly different, and not in a bad way, than other people's, family stories. take your armor off, but this armor is created by your thoughts, I feel like. Something that you tend to believe in here with the Eight of Swords. This process of dating will show you how much armor you have put on. And slowly, you're gonna have to start taking it off so that you're open. You can't go into this with the armor. I know vulnerability is it's a hard thing for some people, for a lot of people maybe. But really, tap into that soft side. And you are gonna have this happy family that you want. See how many cards I had to pull to get to this? Because there were layers and layers. So some of the things that I mentioned here, maybe you want to look at, maybe you want to work on, you know, but this is all about you. This is not as much about oh, you know, I met a person and they're not treating me very nice. No, I don't see that in the cards whatsoever. All cards are talking about what do you believe is going to happen for you and what you believe is not going to happen for you. And is that true? There is a home right behind you. Over here. That's a happy family home. But these are all the thoughts that are somehow keeping your beliefs, that are keeping you trapped from it. Acknowledge, tackle them. Don't want to say acknowledge, I literally feel I want to tackle them. Okay, it's enough. I don't believe in that. I believe in this. 2, you have 10 of Cups and a 10 of Pentacles. It's very, very much an achievable thing for you. The only enemy here may be your mind. Okay? But really happy that you started signing up for things like that. I'm really, really excited for you. This is the breaking point for you. But keep on going to events like that. Don't just drop it. Maybe you're not going to like the vibe of one or how it's structured. Maybe there's going to be something else. Approach these events from a place of playfulness, so that you don't go into it with a lot of tense energy, a lot of expectation. You know, it doesn't feel like stiff. You go into it to play. You get to know people, you talk, you joke, let your hair loose a little bit, had a great time, come back home, right? If you connected to someone, great, even better. So approach this from a playful side. I hope this was, I spent a bit more time with you because there were more layers to an onion. Let's continue. Okay, let me look at the live chat very quickly before I continue. I do have concerns with my current health issues, as I had mentioned many times. I remember those. I'm very unsure if anyone will try out a relationship. See, that's exactly what I saw with that 8 of Swords. Hear what you're saying, what you're thinking. I'm very unsure if anyone will try out a relationship with me. Nope, we're not doing that. Nope. Why wouldn't they? I don't care how old you are, what's your health like, where you live, how much money you have. It's not about that. It's about what is within you that you know you can offer in a relationship. So I want you to find it. It's not about all of those other things. Have fun. Put yourself in situations to have fun. I feel like really this may break some of those belief systems. This may loosen you up a little bit because there's a lot of stiffness. There was a lot of stiffness in the cards. I know, difficult to do. It may feel like a completely different version of you, or it's something that is very unfamiliar. But you want that to come in. So let's start taking the next steps that put us closer there. You can get there. You really can. And if you're gonna say that sentence once more, I'll come all the way to Australia and kick your ass. And then take you out for some wine and maybe hunting for a handsome gentleman in a pub somewhere. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, order number 3250. I think you said in the live chat. Cat. Okay, you're gonna be next. eBay. A lot of people will probably want you because you're a chef, if I remember correctly. My question is, Kat, is what's coming up wise over the next few months? My boss has promised me further opportunities. At the same time, I don't feel so happy in the team dynamics, okay? What's coming up the next few months in your workplace? I want to stick to the texture tarot. Work-wise. What's coming up work-wise over the next few months for you? What's coming up? There's this sense of boredom at times that I'm getting from you here. It's like, Okay, I feel like I need my... Where did I put this deck? Okay, 1 second. It's at the end of my table. Got it. What's coming up? And what is the best advice for you? You said, I feel at crossroads. My boss is like a mentor, yet I don't know if I should push to take an assignment in another team. But I do love the company and don't want to move. Maybe I should start my own online business or presence. Let's see. What other messages? Your cards overall, they keep asking me to tell you for you to calm down. Cause within the next, I'm seeing 4 or 5 months, your work situation is improving. And it's really, I don't see that you're gonna be the one who's gonna be pushing for something. And I don't see it very often, but for you here specifically, everything is going to align in the way that is good for you. I don't see it often, but because we do have to some extent control, right, of what we want to happen in our lives. But here for you, it really feels like things are orchestrated already. One thing for you to pay attention to in any workplace is the people. You would never be able to work, it doesn't matter which department it is, what company it is, to work in a place where, let's say, the job is well paid, but the team dynamic is that would be like, you wouldn't even care as much about the money. I think you would care about finding a place in a job where the team dynamics is good, or people are nice, you know, or people work together well. So this is the main thing. So keeping that in mind, I keep saying, don't stir the water right now. Don't make any, you know, radical changes. Right now it's about observation, and for the next couple of months flowing with it and noticing what is being presented to you, because for you it feels like I'm seeing you like a silhouette of you, and there are things that are not here just yet, but they are being kind of aligned, you know, placed one after another, and they're gonna come in once the time is right. Overall, the cards that I have for you, they are all good cards for future in your work. I do see increase in not only improvement in your work, but also feels like spiritual growth of some sorts. I know it sounds weird, but that's what I'm getting here. You're gonna get news, or you're gonna have a really nice conversation, important conversation with someone in the coming months that's gonna put everything into places. It's almost as if the cards are asking you to take your hands off the wheel for a little while. Not forever, for just a little while, and notice how that's gonna be aligned for you. You're getting a good advice from a wise person, and it kind of reminds me of the energy of your boss. So I don't know if this person notices sometimes, but they do speak words that are coming from above. You know, when spirit talks to us through other people sometimes, and I really feel like sometimes your boss talks to you without knowing, or says something without knowing what you were meant to hear by one of your guides. But yeah, it's important for you that wherever you are, it feels a bit like family. So keeping that in mind, say for example, if suddenly everything's gonna shift for you and you're gonna feel like completely out of place and you don't get along with people, or you know there's a lot of drama, then that's your first sign that maybe it's time for changes. Because as I told you before, your soul, your heart is not able to work in a place where there is chaos. Follow that. That's the only thing you gotta do. Follow that. Follow that peace and follow that support or strong teamwork. That's all. Anything else? Anything else? I keep seeing you're gonna have a conversation with someone here, maybe a meeting, to talk about things, and I feel like that's gonna be an important kind of it's gonna be an important conversation, because that's gonna kind of decide some things for you. But overall, do you need to worry about work? Not really. I don't see that. The only thing that may be annoying or make you feel down is someone who may be very arrogant in your workplace. Someone who boasts a lot. You know, that type of individual. Anything that you need to do about this individual? Let's see. No. You have a protection card, meaning you're being protected from negative influences. By the way, you're very led. You are led. And don't remember when I had a feeling in the reading like this the last time, what I'm feeling that the person is being led, you know? Led to situations, led to certain people, led to certain places. Okay, so hope that answered your question. I spent a bit more time with you here as well. But I'm about to log off. I'm about to go. Oh, wow. Oh. I'm about to go and make a barbecue. So I hope you guys have a really nice Friday. I'm off to open myself. Oh my God, my elbow. A can of beer and enjoy my Friday. But thank you for being here. The next live I'm gonna update you about on my Instagram. I do apologize that I had to reschedule it, but I tried to think of ways what to do, but I didn't come up with a solid plan. So thank you. And I'll see you in the next one.